Are you bored, stuck at home, wondering what to do with yourself? Well, here's a suggestion. Maybe now is the time for you to start your YouTube gaming channel. And today's sponsor is going to help you do just that. Filmora 9. Yeah! Filmora 9 is designed for beginners and it's super easy to use. I get people asking me how I learned to edit the way I do, and honestly, if you are a beginner, Filmora 9 is without a doubt going to be the easiest to get to grips with for anybody starting with a gaming YouTube channel, and thanks to me, it's free to try. Link below. Import your clips, add split screens, elements, effects, transitions, titles. Seriously, the amount of free to use preset effects on offer is pretty damn impressive. I especially like the animated transitions that literally get dragged down between two clips, drop it in, and boom, you're done. And like I said, I'm using these transitions in this very video, so keep an eye out. On top of all of this, one of the best features I discovered whilst browsing around the software is the hardcore simplicity of recording soundovers. Your webcam with instant green screen removal, if that's your thing, and the ability to capture high quality gameplay literally at the push of a button. Normally this takes several pieces of software to do all of this, which is why this is perfect for people starting out. It's all here. Plus, if you are looking for some more cool audio, image, footage and After Effects, you can go to Filmora 9's online stock library, Film Stocks, to download all of the assets that you want. Many thanks for hearing me out. Keep an eye on the transitions used in this video, like I said, and if you do click the link down below in the description, you will also be helping the show too. Thanks Filmora 9 for supporting the show. If you were one of the unfortunate people that are still waiting for your copy of Camelot Unchained, a game that ended with 14,873 backers raising $2,232,933 with an expected release date of December 2015, then you're no doubt pretty wound up, as at the very beginning of the month they showed us that instead of finishing or giving any real update in form of new screenshots or an expected release date, the people behind it instead announced a new game that they'd be working on alongside it. This wound up backers and then some, with a comment section filled to the brim with backers desperate for a refund. But on the flip side, the wonderful 101, a game that was mildly popular on the Wii U, became wildly popular when it was announced for the Switch. So much so that it propelled itself into the stratosphere when it reached over $1 million in a single day. And yes, I am indeed one of those backers, on the keyring option as well for some reason. And on the 4th of February, the campaign for a brand new comic book by the name of Earthworm Jim, a story about a boxer with a dirty secret where basically every time she snaps her fingers, her opponent, relieves himself, made its way onto Indiegogo with a fixed goal, but sadly earlier in March it did not hit its goal. Fingers crossed that it does come back, as the people working on this project are actually very professional and it looks to be a bloody good time. Hey there guys, yet again it's me, DJ Slope, for KICKSCAMMER news on the month of February 2020. Yes, in all honesty, February and March are looking to be quite dead months on places like Kickstarter, Indiegogo and GoFundMe because of a particular thing that's happening in the world right now. I can't say it, which is ridiculous. And actually, this particular video right here, I did start quite a while ago, but I found a lot of Kickstarters and Indiegogos and GoFundMes were actually based on that thing that's happening right now. I did make a video on this entirely just because I found so many, and then I found out that YouTube just wouldn't be happy with it. So if you want to see that, and this is the last time I'll plug this, then yes, it's sadly a Patreon and YouTube member exclusive. But for right now, we're going to look into all of the news that did happen in the month of February for Kickstarter, Indiegogo and GoFundMe that does not include projects related to that particular subject. Let's get on with it. A brand new Dark Souls / Dead Space sort of game is actually only a few months away, and on the 5th of February a playable demo of the 2017 Kickstarted game was released, with backers giving pretty much nothing but positive reviews. It's not my cup of tea, but still, this is the sort of game that fans of the genre seem to like, and you know, credit where credit's due, Cradle Games looks like they've actually knocked it out of the park with this one, so fair play, guys. And in even more good news, the kickstarted Hair Love animated short about a hopeless dad trying to do his daughter's hair for the first ever time hit some pretty big headlines. Because you see, on the 9th of February, it won an Oscar. This is obviously one of the biggest success stories for the Kickstarter platform that you can be damn sure that they will be using as promotional material for the foreseeable future, and again, you know, fair play to them. A brand new GoFundMe opened up on the 10th of February for a lady called Jania Sky, who can be seen here in a hospital bed because she fell 10 meters pole dancing. Now obviously I'm not going to be showing the video here, but you know, it's pretty easy to find. And fair play to her, because after she does fall 10 meters, she actually continues to do her thing on the stage, where she is obviously in a stupid amount of pain. The clip went viral and her campaign ended on $41,755 from well-wishers that helped out with her medical bill. On the 12th of February, a Indiegogo campaign came out, and in all honesty, I don't believe that this one will work. This is the Hap Bee, and again, I actually found an article about this on the Shitty Kickstarter subreddit afterwards, where people are claiming that this necklace or headband, which claims to push small amounts of electromagnetic frequencies into your body in order for you to choose the way you feel, is nothing more than Kickstarter science. Regardless, it's done very, very well, and it's about to pass 1,000 backers. I seriously hope I'm wrong with this one, guys, but it just seems so incredibly far-fetched. Don't forget, guys, that the regenerative car, self-powered car, is still asking for your money. If you guys missed it when I showcased it on KickSCAMMER's Live last month, well, you still got about 2 weeks or so to back a car that is wind-powered. In other words, it powers itself. Great idea, but how does it start? You guys may have remembered that several months ago, a few members who actually work at Kickstarter attempted to get the company unionized, and the whole thing basically just didn't happen. In fact, they supposedly lost their jobs trying to do it. Obviously, this blew up on social media and different news outlets around the world, but on the 18th of February, it finally happened. All 85 employees now work at a company that is officially unionized. The union, Kickstarter United, has been recognised by management after workers voted 46 to 37 in favour of unionising, and is part of the Office and Professional Employees International Union. But is this a good thing? The comment section was heavily split last time I brought it up, which I was actually quite surprised at, so please voice your opinions down below. Is Kickstarter's employees being unionised a good thing, or is there more to the story? And also on the 18th of February, why does this exist? I mean, you know, it's not bad, but who here seriously wants a candle that lights itself? If you ask me, it's going to be way more hassle to find your phone and then the app to light this candle. Regardless, it's hit its campaign goal and then some since its launch on the 18th. And you know, I suppose, you know, fair play to them for finding a solution to a problem that just no longer existed. But $59 plus $13 for postage to actually have one candle that's going to light itself, I think I'll go without, thank you. Numbskull Games, a company that I've had the pleasure of working with quite a few times myself, have actually started publishing games over the last couple of years, and they're the people that have actually picked up Battle Axe, which was last month's game of the recommendation of the month. It basically got picked up by them and will be basically published by them too when the game is eventually released. This is a project that I have personally backed, and you can be damn sure that I will be reviewing this as and when it comes out. Very excited for this one, guys. Some of the people behind this actually worked on Xenocrisis as well. So excited for this project. But for something a little bit more odd that actually happened on the same day, for all you folks out there that are upset that your coffee doesn't display pictures, well, you're in luck, because the Fuffy or the Foofy will actually use thermal energy to display images on an e-ink display. Problem is, they are 100% not going to be getting funded. Privacy is just so important, and for all of you businessmen out there that are getting on trains, you don't want people looking at your laptop, well, there's a Kickstarter to combat that very issue. This is Enclose, and it launched on the 21st of February. It's essentially a couple of flaps that stick on the side of your laptop, stopping the people that sit next to you being able to see your screen, except it doesn't, because the campaign picture demonstrating this shows exactly what someone sitting next to you would be able to see on your out-of-date, dirty-ass laptop. And that is, of course, everything on the screen. And also, on the 21st of February, one of the biggest time wasters ever for American police was launched, called Rate-A-Cop. Because apparently the American police force needs to be rated and reviewed on every single instance, because, let's be honest, it's going to be filled in with nothing but glowing reviews straight after somebody's just got arrested. And finally, for my recommendation of the month, I want to showcase to you the third and final book in this PlayStation Vita series that's been put up on Kickstarter. This PlayStation Vita book, called The End, is going to be awesome, guys. I'm telling you now. I actually own the first 2 volumes myself. I am indeed a backer of this third and final volume, and for any fans of the written word wanting to find out basically anything related to the PlayStation Vita, then I highly suggest looking into this, and don't worry if you missed out on those first 2 volumes, as Too Old for Gaming is actually doing a complete collection of the whole series too. And there you have it, guys. These are my roundups for the month of February 2020. Like I said, it was a very barren month on places like Kickstarter, Indiegogo and GoFundMe. And if it continues on into March, then, well, maybe there just will not be another Kickscammers for next month. We will see. We will see. But yeah, this is what I was able to come up with. Like I said, I wasn't able to actually include any of the really scummy ones, you know, based on what's happening in the world right now. So, you know, it's a little bit of a shorter one this month, but hopefully it'll all start picking up again fairly soon. Before I go, I just want to make sure you guys are all looking after yourself, taking care of each other, and of course, during this hard time, I cannot thank you all enough for continuing to support the show however you plan to do it. Just by watching, just by sharing, anything that you guys do really does help the show. I seriously can't thank you enough. So I'm working on a massive complete history for hopefully this weekend. We'll see if I get it finished in time. And that's what I'm going to go off and continue working on right now. So for now, this is DJ Slope signing out, and hopefully I'll see you all next time.